No, hello there. Here we are playing Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 and we are trying to get to this smeltage. That's all right, that's so. Well, this is where we have to go.
I've gone somewhere I shouldn't have. Again. This time, it was worse than I made it used to disapprove.
change my outfit.
I'm getting the feeling I've gone somewhere I shouldn't have. This time, they're worse than the matriarchs to disapprove.
Maybe to change to this, huh? Stop moving, man. Oh my god, fuck! Oh my god. Kill this motherfucker. Fucking bitch.
What was a machine like that doing all the way up here? Keeping people like me away from something. There's only one.
Please call shock oil, resist mail attacks, wave, crystal. Okay.
Can't be too prepared.
This was no easy task. Change our outfit. Let's go this way. Let's see what we have over here.
Frost on my eyelashes.
Holy crap. There was a hole in the mountain. What the hell? What is the point of this? Maybe I need... This is impossible. so complicated.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. keep that for later.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
I was surprised when Fast sent me out here. And not just because the meeting was going to be held in real space, I was surprised to discover that anyone at Fast still knew I existed. When I returned to work after treatment, Hire informed me I'd been resigned to the Vantage project. It was exactly the professional death sentence I was expecting. The career equivalent of getting sent into red zone without an environment suit. Everyone knew Vantage was one of those dumb projects Fast kept around solely for the purpose of signing dead enders to them, especially head cases like me who couldn't be summarily fired for fear of priority litigation. Months by months, management would pile losers on a lost cause, then cancel the project and lay everyone off. A ship of fools sunk with a single torpedo ain't wrongful dismissal if it's downsizing. I had nothing better to do, so I spent my time studying the tech. Chip design wasn't my forte, but I knew enough to admire what the engineers had accomplished with Eternity chip. Stored data was guaranteed to last 50,000 years or more without degradation. As for Vantage itself, the project was little more than a failed marketing plan. The idea was to promote the tech by pairing unlocked Eternity chips at scenic locales around the world. Public domain time capsules for enthusiasts could catch data, lock data. The project got as far as developing the spikes, portable and real applicators to sync the chips, then stalled when grass hackle and capsulates came on the market and stole Eternity's thunder. Anyway, I'd been at Vantage 3 weeks when Fast unexpectedly sent me out here for a real space meeting. Me, a dead ender working a doomed project, dispatched to high security Fast research and development site inside King's Peak. Didn't make sense. Security put me in a small conference room and told me to wait. It was downright claustrophobic, dim lights, bad ventilation, more like an interrogation room from one of those 90s cockpits. But what really got my attention was the noises coming through the walls, the non-stop bang and clatter of construction boats building something deep into mounting something big. The door opened and some dwarfs wearing Fast badges fell in. I recognized one of them, Brad Andak, my military division replications engineer. I met when I first joined the company, but I don't think he recognized me. He stayed at the back of the room the whole time looking distracted. I was about to ask what the hell was going on when a woman wearing a hijab walked in. She didn't introduce herself, but she didn't have to. It was Samina Baji, former lead archivist of the Odyssey, architect of the entire Homer project. Not a global celebrity by any means, but if you grew up following the Odyssey project like I did, you knew her on sight. Baji sat down and started asking extremely precise questions about the upper range tolerances of eternity chips. Then she asked me to speculate about the feasibility of various upgrade paths. The interview lasted maybe 10 minutes, whereupon she thanked me for my time and left. Everyone else filled out after her. Security came for me a few minutes later and escorted me to my ward. The whole way back too fast. I kept trying to figure what had just happened. What was Zamina Baji doing at a classified Faro research and research and development site, asking me questions about eternity tech. It didn't add up. By the time I landed, I knew I wasn't going to give up until puzzled it out. The worst that could happen was I'd get fired, and that was going to happen anyway. It took a couple of days and some geo work, but I got to fix on Brad Andak soon enough. He was going to different bar every night, drinking to the point of blacking out. I shadowed him until I managed to proxy his focus and dupe his net protocols. I didn't find anything strange in his financial records or media patterns. I was starting to think I'd wasted my time. Then I accessed his Dreambox account and found a journal he'd been keeping the past few weeks. It was all there, how the world would end. My first thought was, well, at least my ma didn't live to see this. My second thought was that nothing mattered anymore, which made it pretty obvious that I should kill myself. Charming. How the hell I cannot get in? And there's the last one.
I've almost got you. easier when I was a kid.
Bloody hell, where is this?
Saving these for the trail.
Seems to show the terrain of the Gatelands. Self of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. So we need two of these.
vantage point. More ruins, more stories.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 2. My father guest lectured here. A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Kaima brought me here once to see Baba Tech. I didn't know it at the time, but the class was like something out of the 20th century. He stood behind the lectern in a real space lecture hall, raising his unamplified voice to be heard by flesh and blood cadets seated in plastic chairs. This being 45 or 46, our air forces must have already been 60 to 70% automated. But the academy was still old school, literally. The academy was still old school, literally. I suppose the quaintness of the setting fit the subject he was teaching, the age of human air power. 99. The cadets probably thought the question marks were wishful thinking or willful ignorance. From their perspective, the era of the human pilot was already over. But not for Baba. I can still see the medals he kept in that drawer in the bedroom. The inscriptions in Sanskrit. Touch the sky with glory. You said one meant. Even as a Commodore in the IF, he kept flying. He still remembered what it was like to sit in a cockpit with his hand on the stick and his finger on a trigger. And that's how he died, June 5th, 2048. At the funeral, some metallurgic international rep said, "We should be proud he died defending free markets." Even then I knew that was a lie. He died defending an international's claim on a tantalum. That's what he died for. And why stop the truth telling there? Really, he died because an international wasn't yet rich enough to afford a fully automated fleet, because it wasn't cost-effective to upgrade military surplus a razor wing with improved electronics warfare gear. He died because human combat pilots were just as obsolete as the crates they put them in, and just as expendable. When he spiraled into the jungle, our family crashed with him. 4 weeks you couldn't get out of bed and then came to hospital. Me staying with neighbors even after you recovered, even when you said all the right things and promised we'd be okay. I didn't believe it. Something had broken between us. I felt like an orphan and nothing seemed to matter anymore, which is how I lived for the next 7 years until it almost killed me.
Last light. Gotta stay sharp.
Maybe I should change my outfit.
That's it. I'm already gone. Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Okay, I want to get something off my chest right now because this needs to be said to all Jessifians and to the entire romantic fortunes for a fan community. Jessica Sterling should not win romantic fortunes. This is so obvious to anyone who actually pays attention. Used to be like you guys of last season. I wanted Jessica to win, but as if of episode 3. No one, she has gone too far. Are you people even watching when she rejected Louis, the sweetest human being on the planet? He stood by her through everything. The last acquisition, the time the heavier boots malfunctioned mid-battle. The only reason Jessica has had any success is because Louis had her back. He loves her and she doesn't even care. This is why I am throwing my support behind Vernon. I do not take this decision lightly. I was a Jessifian for 2 whole seasons. Jessica is the whole reason I even care about Sterling Market. But as a fan, I cannot continue to support someone so heartless. Unless you can do better. Chocolate box in that later. Look at this. Echo shell. It's a music festival.
Shitstorm Tour, Day 5. The Grey Swarms opened for Turtle Smash the night I OD'd here. Or so the police report said, anyway. I was 15 years old. When I woke in the hospital, 2 days later, Her face was the first thing I saw.
Found that too. Okay. Serenity, more of these.
Every vantage a story.
Okay guys, we will end it here and read this vintage in the next video. God bless you all, stay safe and peace.